The humans are social animals. We want a company of people. We crave for that one. That is why when we are young, we want to associate with so many people, so many friends. But it is a known fact, as we start aging, our known circle reduces, our friend circle reduces, and a very old person hardly has anyone around, and as a baby, small baby cannot talk, but everyone wants to fondle that baby. Baby cannot talk, cannot communicate, but everyone is loving that baby, they want to hug that baby. An old person can talk, but nobody wants to talk. Nobody, the same, we go through the full cycle. As a child, we were so adorable. As we become old, we are not wanted by anyone. There is a sense of nobody wants us. Old people, every old person, it's an experience of old person, we are not wanted. We are not wanted here. That is the experience of old person. And many old people they tell me also, once you are old, you should not exist. You should go, because you are not wanted. There are so many people, you had so much of friends, nobody wants you. The old person. What about once that person leaves the body, the same experience continues. The soul, in the old age, I feel I have nobody to look after, I have no one. Nobody. And the soul leaves, when the soul leaves, the same experience counts. I have nobody. I don't know where to go. I don't know where I am traveling. I have no acquaintance. That the soul leaving the body, that body is called as anirudda shareera or arial body. Anirudda shareera or the arial body, it feels helpless. The body, gross body, has eyes, ears, tongue, smell. I can see through all the senses. So is the soul when it leaves, and in the body, old person may not be able to see properly, may not be able to hear properly, or may have cancer in the body. But once it goes out, there is no cancer for that anirudda shareera. It can see well, it can hear well, it can talk well. All senses are working. It wants to talk, but nobody is there to hear. It may be communicating with the body through the acquaintances here. Hey, look, I am telling you. But our gross body, this is called as gross body, Stula shareera, it is so gross, it cannot perceive the subtle things. The subtle body is up. The subtle communication, this gross body is not tuned to receive. This senses, this is called as gross senses. Gross senses are so gross, it cannot experience the subtle things. It is talking, it is conveying, it feels further pain. The anirudda shareera, souls are freely floating around. They move around in a horizontal level, horizontal direction in the air. They cannot go up. They can go up provided they have a merit to go up. Credit. They don't have a credit. When we are in the gross body, we haven't done anything worthwhile. We did not acquire enough merit, enough credit points to go up. It is like a glass ceiling. It can see higher things, but there is a glass ceiling. I can't go. It is further experience. I want to go up for higher possibilities, but gates are closed. They will say, sorry, you don't have permission. You don't have permission. How to get the permission? They say you have to go back. Do something. You have to come back. Only that credit, that ticket, how to get, they will say, you can't influence, you can't bribe people, you can't do anything. They say you have to go back. Do something, meritorious act, such that you can go higher. This anirudda shareera floating around in the aerial body, that is called as aerial body, anirudda shareera, floating in the air, floating around, and there also it is suffering, it is not enjoyable. The soul has left and it did not have while living in the body, no direction, no goal. I don't know why I am living. I thought partying is the goal of my life. I think making money is the goal of my life. Without direction I lived, and aerial body also without direction. And that says, it gets the message, sorry, you had to go back to earn. Then it will say, it prays to the Supreme Lord, if I get one more chance, I won't squander that opportunity. I want to go higher. It prays by in Aitareya Upanishad talks about that one, how the soul is born, and it prays, and it is moving around in the after a certain time, and along with the air it comes down. How souls comes down? It comes down along with the rain, it comes down, it goes into the vegetation, and from the vegetation it enters into through the vegetation, the vegetables, it enters into the male body. From the male body, it enters into the female body, into the dark chamber of the female body, that is called as Prathama Mrityu. It was moving around and it fell down. The first death, it is called as already death has happened. It was freely moving, now restricted. I can't move. So dark. It is confined there, and it is called as Prathama Mrityu. And from there, after the gestation time, it comes out, pushed out, and when it pushed out into as a baby, helpless living, in the total care of the others. It can't do anything. When it comes out, it is called as the second death. Aitareya calls as, oh, he died again. It was there, thought it was a permanent home. Even the mother's stomach is not the permanent home. It came down, earth, it is called as a second death. And as having born in the second death, and perchance, if the merit is there, it will come in contact with the teacher and gets the knowledge of the higher things in life. The life, in the earlier it thought, no, nothing. What is life? Somebody guides what is the purpose of life. In contact with the Guru, it gets the new life. It is called as Dvija. Dvija means, Dvi means two, Ja means Jayate. Born twice. It is born twice. Its old life has died, the new life has born. That is called as third death. The third death has happened, and earlier I was moving around in, I don't know what I am doing. Every weekend there is a party. Birthday party, that party, this party. Reckless living, and I am awakened. What I am doing? The third death happened. And as a old person, natural death, it is called as the fourth death. The four deaths from the gross shareera, Stula shareera to sookshma shareera. In the aerial body, it goes in cycle. Coming and going, we are continuously dying. We are dying continuously. 4 deaths are happening. 4 deaths in the aerial body. I can't, it's a suffering. Earth is a suffering. And all death experience also is a suffering. How to go higher? Higher, in the scriptures talk about, we have 4 different bodies. What body you have, it is called as Stula shareera. Is called as causal, Stula gross body, Stula shareera. So the God, this is one body. This is like a outer blanket. Inside, when dies, this outer body remains here, and what goes out, it is called as sookshma shareera. Within this one, there is a outer body has all the limbs, all the senses, eyes, ears, all senses. The sookshma shareera also has all the senses, but in a subtle form. Subtle form in the sookshma shareera. That is a aerial body, sookshma shareera. Sookshma shareera, the type of body we get, type of parents we get, type of environment we are made to live, type of husband or wife or children we get, or how to, the place where you are living. The why, it is not an accidental, there is some reason behind that one. Why I am here? Why I am here in Australia? Why I am married to that person, or why that person has become my child or son or daughter, and there is a reason behind that one. What is that reason? That is called as karana shareera. Some beyond the sookshma shareera, coming and going, it is it won't happen by itself. Coming and going by itself, there is a reason. By coming and going, I can't get out of this one. There is beyond that one, there is called as karana shareera. Karana shareera is there. Karana shareera, the problem in us coming and going, we have to address what is the root cause for this one. If I am suffering, the root cause, it is not like a modern medicine, apply some cream and outward patch. What is the reason for this one? The reason, I have to look for a reason. Behind that one, karana, I have to address that one. What is making me to come and go? This karana, it is talked about when the body is born. Anirudda shareera and stula shareera, it is coming and going. When it is coming, it comes with the baggage. Yesterday I talked about, we are coming with the baggage, suitcase, it is called as the prarabdha karma. Our life is nothing but, whether a glorious life or a pitiable life, it is nothing but we are here to unpack. We are just unpacking. We are unpacking what we are, prarabdha karma, we have to endure ourselves. Nobody can do that one. We have to endure the prarabdha. Prarabdha, nobody can mitigate that one. After coming here, I have to go through. I can do the prayer, go to a place of worship, do the prayer. All it prayer does, I have come here. The prayer does, so much of stuff from the suitcase has opened up all the time. At one go, the prayer helps little by little. Don't unpack everything out. Don't dispose everything. Take out everything. Please, let me settle down. Not unpack everything in one go. Prayer helps to unpack little by little so that I can handle. The prayer, what we are doing, that one, I have to go through that one. That however great is the life, the prayer helps in unpacking slowly. I can unpack, I can handle the situation. If everything is unpacked, I can't handle this one. It helps. Prarabdha karma I have to go through. When that's my journey, I have come with a suitcase, with a lunch bag. When my lunch bag is finished, that means I can't travel. So it says, Providence says, sorry, you have to vacate. You come back. Anirudda shareera, fill up your package, that is, and come back again. When your lunch box finishes, your body collapses. Your prarabdha is finished. Some people die early, some people late, because that suitcase, when it is finished, I can't travel further. My baggage is not, I don't have package, lunch bag, so I have to pick up sanchita karma. New baggage is provided, anirudda shareera, new bag, sanchita karma, it becomes a new prarabdha karma. And the sanchita karma and agami karma is there also in the arial body. It will come into place sometime in the future. It is nothing but, death is nothing but, why death is required? To pick up a new baggage. Your suitcase, sorry, you finished your suitcase, you are, come and pick up another suitcase. Death is nothing but, it is no point in saying sorry, you are not dying, you are going to get another suitcase. Come, pick up your suitcase, another suitcase, and come. You are coming, going and picking up a new suitcase. No, when you come back, new suitcase, and your husband, wife, everything, new connection. Everything is new. It is a new connection. Everything is new. In this life, I thought, I will die for my wife, I will die for my husband, I will die for my children, my work, my employer. It is all bogus statement. When I come back again, I don't know who they are. It's a new thing. The karana shareera, the prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, agami karma to exhaust, and the four deaths are continuously happening. The beyond that one, karana shareera, when I am find out the karana shareera by the grace of the teacher, contemplating, connecting within, slowly I will know the root cause of this problem. I will, yasya sarve samaramba kama sankalpa varjita jnanagni dagda karmanam tamahu panditam buddha. This suitcase, so much of suitcase is there, so much I can't handle. I want to burn all my suitcase. I want to burn all my suitcase, burn down into ashes. Jnanagni dagda karmanam. Sri Krishna says, you can burn all your karmas, prarabdha karma, sanchita karma, agami karma, jnanagni, only through jnana. The fire of knowledge, awaken the fire of knowledge within you, not to take responsibility like yesterday's assignment. When people are dying, sorry, it is not sorry. When the jnana is there, you won't be saying sorry to anyone. I am here to finish my suitcase. And when the jnana agni is there, all suitcase, your all prarabdha karma, agami, sanchita karma, it is all burnt. Karana shareera. When all karmas are exhausted through the jnana, when one realizes oneself, that person, another shareera is there, that is called as linga shareera. Linga shareera, it is there. It's in a pure form. That shareera, it is the pure form, it is there. That shareera, it is in the company of, it goes into the Satyaloka. Satyaloka, along with Brahma, in company of Chaturmukha Brahma, it will get indoctrinated, it gets oriented for the higher things. Brahma becomes the direct guru. It's Satyaloka. In the Satyaloka, in the linga shareera, when Brahma's lifespan finishes, 31,104,400 followed by 10 zeros. When it finishes, along with Chaturmukha Brahma, the linga shareera also, along with Chaturmukha Brahma, get liberated into it is called as the Mukti Loka. Mukti Loka means no more coming. No more, there is no chance of you having the suitcases. Mukti Loka, liberated. In the liberated world, also it is talking about 4 types of world. In the Mukti Loka, after liberated, according to one's swabhava, 4 types of loka one gets. One is called as salokya. It is talking about salokya, same loka, Mukti Loka. I am like when you are entering into Australia, when you are coming by the flight, at the top they say, now you are entering through the northern territory near Darwin. You are past Indonesia, now you are entering. You are feeling so good. Thank God I can see Australia. Thank God I can see Australia, the same loka. I am also in the same loka. It's entered from the Indonesia, entered into this one. This is Salokya. And my destination is Melbourne. Now still I am traveling. Further I am going, and what is called as I want to come to Melbourne, and it is already near Adelaide. Samipya. I am coming closer. The next loka is called as Samipya. As I am further coming closer, it is called as Sarupya. Rupa, everyone look brilliant, glorious. Everyone look alike, so positive, so energetic. Everyone is so positive. It is talking about everyone is having the same with the same rupa. Everyone, you also get the same rupa. The fourth, that is called as sarupya. And the fourth one, it is called as sayujya. The fourth one, closest, the core, closest to the core, you revel with the Supreme Lord eternally. That is called as sayujya. The fourth, in the bliss also, highest of the liberated loka also, it's a 4 classification. And the death, 4 types of death. These bodies, 4 types of bodies. 4. Chaturmurti, Chaturbaho, Chaturvyuha, Chaturgatihi. Vishnu Sahasranama talks about 4. The things are laid in the formation of 4. It is talked about the 4 and there. So the sadhana, our target is not to just busy unpacking and packing, how to get rid of this one, how to burn this one. I want to burn all these suitcases. Vairanila amritam atedam basmantam shareeram vayur anila amritam atedam basmantam shareeram kratosmara kritam smara. It is talking about Vayu, Amrita. Brahma is nothing but Hanuman's next position is Vayu's next position is Brahma. Hanuman's next role is Brahma. Vayu, Hanuman is also called as Amrita. Who is the life force for us? Hanuman is a life force. Vayu is a life force. And it's a prana. He is the prana, pancha prana. Vayur anila amritam atedam basmantam shareeram. When I am praying that may I be elevated to that loka, along even in the Brahma, he has to burn his linga shareera. Brahma also his linga shareera also get burnt down with when he has to relinquish the move to the Satyaloka. Even linga shareera, it has to be burnt. My linga shareera, may it get burnt along with the Brahma when he is getting liberated. Krato smara, for that. Krato smara, whatever I have done, like lion, Simha Avalokana, I said, trace your track, how I have come. You Krato smara, how I have traveled, how much of misery I went through my life, how much of miseries I went through, so many lives. Remember that one. Krato smara, Simhavalokana is required. Kritam smara, what you are doing. Think about the future also. My manomaya kosha, get buddhi must be jagrata. Yesterday I talked about medha. Medha should be awakened. May my medha be very firm and clear. May I come out of this cycle of coming and going, these 4 deaths, continuously taking one suitcase and unpacking, after finishing picking up another one, and I am tired of packing and unpacking. I want to get out of this one. Krato smara, kritam smara. Ishavasya Upanishad talks about that one. It is one of the beautiful Upanishads with 18 mantras. One of the mantra, it is my purpose of this life, my linga shareera, gross body, stula shareera, anirudda shareera, karana shareera, beyond that one, linga shareera. That also, I am prepared to forego my linga shareera also. Why care for this body? So worried, and I am worried about my death. I am so worried about, stressed about my death. Why worry about this death? So many deaths we are coming and going. You had to give up. Even Brahma, after his 100 years of time, even he has to give up. His 100 years on a different scale than your 100 years. After 100 years, even he has to give up. And with the firm resolution, I want full absolute freedom in my life. Only Supreme Lord can give me absolute freedom. Otherwise, whatever I do in my life, it is nothing but a bondage. How can I do? Ishavasya Upanishad says, Krato smara, kritam smara, krato smara, kritam smara. Repeat after me. Vayuranilamritam. Atedam basmantam shareeram. Krato smara. Kritam smara, krato smara, kritam smara. Om Purnamada, Purnamidam, Purnat, Purnamudachyate, Purnasya, Purnamadaya, Purnameva, Avashishyate. Today is Mahalaya Amavasya. Mahalaya Amavasya, we give offering to the departed souls in our family. Father, grandfather, great-grandfather, or your masters, your acquaintances, or anyone who has come in contacted, you made contact with them. It's a day to remember. It's a soul. It has gone from the sookshma, stula shareera to sookshma shareera. It is our prayer that may, if it is stuck in the anirudda shareera, may it come back. It's a prayer that what we are doing, a prayer, may that person find his suitcase quickly and come back. Come back, it is the real meaning of Mahalaya. Alaya means house. Mahalaya, the highest of the house. I want to reach the highest of the house. This is not the permanent house. This is not a Mahalaya. I may have 8-bedroom house, 10-bedroom house. This is not a Mahalaya. Anirudda shareera is not a Mahalaya. Even in the Satyaloka, after Brahma's 100 years, it is not Mahalaya. Mukti Loka is called as Mahalaya, the permanent house. That soul, may it reach, that is the ultimate prayer of Mahalaya. May the departed soul reach there. My prayer, it won't elevate somebody to go there. It is your own responsibility to go there. My prayer helps that person in the anirudda shareera get a suitcase, come back, find a right teacher, right guidance, does the sadhana and go. My prayer, I can't push somebody to Satyaloka. It is ownership on you. All is our prayer. Prayer is, may you get your right suitcase quickly. Come back. Maybe you be planted in a right environment. May you get right surrounding, right teacher, right inspiration in your life, so that you go beyond the rocket up to the certain the orbit trajectory. It has to come back. Intensity should be so strong, it goes beyond the Earth's gravitational pull. How should do the sadhana? Mahalaya, it's not only a prayer for departed, it is a prayer for us also. May I go to Mahalaya. Today is, though it is for a departed, Mahalaya for a prayer for everyone, individual prayer also. I should go to the ultimate, so that coming, taking suitcase, unpacking, going, coming, finishing the lunch bag, I'm tired of this one. May I go to a Mahalaya. And even those who have gone to Mahalaya, they can come down, if required, time to time, out of free will, as a holiday. I just want to see how are people. They just want to just observe and they will go back. Out of freedom they come. For us, it is not a freedom. It is a bondage. We are trapped. We have to go. It's a sadhana. It's a message for Mahalaya Amavasya today. The Mahalaya Amavasya. Today it comes with Amavasya. Amma is also called as Amma. Amma in Sanskrita, Amma means together. Together, child and mother together. It's Amma. Amma on Amavasya day, sunrise and moonrise happens together. Sun is along with moon. Amavasya, sun is along with the moon. It is totally aligned, and in the full moon day, and when the sun sets, moon rises. It is in the opposite direction. In Amavasya, like it is happening together. It is happening together. Amavasya also meaning that one, may I be in tune with the Supreme. Kratosmara, Kratam smara, Kratosmara. May I think of the Lord, may the Lord think of me. Like Amavasya, together. Amavasya, may we together, may we be together. May we be together. My thinking and Lord thinking should go together, so that may I reach Mahalaya.